if anybody in their right mind inspires to be like Andrew Tate and other scrubs like that, money and women, then I mean, how do I put this? You're a waste of time. You are a waste of air. You need to give God his air back. Hey, thank you for watching Power to the Pod, where we're committed to an intellectual integrity and a moral honesty. I'm your host, Superior, and once again, thank you for watching. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about something new, okay? I've asked you guys in my community feed, if you guys want to hear me talk about this sort of information, talk to a lot of people that I know personally about these sort of situations and topics, and they told me, hey, Mr. Superior, go for it. The people need to hear your voice. I mean, they may not have said that exactly, but that's just how I heard it, okay? So we're here to talk about red pill, okay? There's this red pill that I've been listening to for the past like maybe 3-4 months, and it's interesting. And part of me didn't want to talk about this because it gets into personal preference, okay? Like if you want to, construct your marriage, your relationship, your personal responsibility in your society, you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like how you want to live your life, go for it. This is America, okay? I'm nobody to tell you what you should or you shouldn't do. But then at the same time, especially with my channel, I am in the business of building up people mentally, physically, and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be superior in the best way they can. Instead of people being better than other people, I want you to be better for people. Okay, that's what this channel is all about. But when I see other people trying to motivate and mentor people on living a lifestyle that is fit for them, but in so many different ways, not beneficial for people, detrimental to people in their society, that's where I got to step in. Okay, like I didn't want to, but hey, I got a calling to do. So we're going to watch this video from I thought I'd never have to talk about this channel, but Fresh and Fit. Okay, like I don't know too much about him. I watched Destiny's streams here and there, and he kind of fadoodles in similar topics like that. But this video caught my eye because the title is "Why Being Faithful is the Woman's Job." Like, disclaimer, I've been married 14 years. You know what I'm saying? Strong, 4 beautiful kids. You know what I'm saying? So I am biased, I guess, in a sense, because I've been married and I love my marriage. I love my wife and my wife loves me. So I guess that's a bias in it, but I guess I don't think that really matters. So let's go ahead and watch this video and see what the hell these people talking about.
Probably going to offend some ladies on the panel for saying this. So your question was, if you're with a girl, are you going to expect are you going to be monogamous to her because she's young and attractive and she's at her peak and she deserves monogamy and everything else like that, right? Is that sexual fidelity?
I mean,
mention that.
Not so much deserves it, but if you want that, isn't that, or is that this? I mean, if you want that, that should be something that you do as well.
Reciprocate.
Right. Or is this part of the whole thing that men and women are different?
Nope.
And
yeah. So you're wrong. And I'll tell you why. Sexual fidelity is a woman's role. Okay. Security and provisioning is the man's role, right? A man is capable of providing for and fucking multiple women. All right. Because we're different. However, women in general are not okay being hoes and fucking a bunch of guys. Goes against their natural state.
Okay. So let me, because we just don't want just biddies all up on the screen. This is a family channel, okay? So, okay. So now, once again, quick disclaimer: you can handle your marriage or your relationship in any way that you want. But once you start trying to preach this as truth, then that's when we got a problem. So, one, human nature. Number one, we do have human nature. Doesn't mean that we always have to follow up on that. Human nature could, be, hey, You have something I want, I'm going to take it from you by any means necessary. Should I act upon that? Probably not, especially if you're a lot smaller than me. I'm going to get what I want from you. I'm pretty sure you don't want me acting that human nature in us. You know, envy, jealousy, you know, I want to take from you and I'm going to. Now, there's people that do, you know, and, you know, we don't deem them as, you know, credible people in society, because when you're taking from people who can't defend themselves, you're a bad person. So going along to what he's saying, just because you're a man in a relationship and you have the desire, okay, to sleep with as many women as possible, doesn't mean that you act upon that. That seems kind of silly. Oh, just act on whatever your man nature fit. Like that's ignorant on so many levels. I don't even know where to begin with that. We are evolved human beings. We grow. You know what I'm saying? We have an intellectual power to understand the world around us and not to just enact on every inkling feeling that we have. We should be a lot smarter than that, I think, right? Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's 2023. We're not cavemen. You know, we just don't, I man, you woman, I smash, you sit home. Like, no, bro, like, come on. Like, I don't know who he's trying to fool here. You know what I'm saying? But once again, let's listen to
fucking
him.
multiple women, all right? Because we're different. However, women in general are not okay being hoes and fucking a bunch of guys. Goes against their natural state. Monogamy goes against a man's natural state, and promiscuity in general goes against a woman's natural state. There's a reason why they call it a hot girl summer and not a hot girl year. Girls.
Okay. Once again, grown men, grown women don't refer to any summer as hot girl summer. Hot, like, first off, that sounds like some high school stuff. Okay, lead that to the high schoolers. We're grown people. Okay, summer, your ass should be working. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like live your life however you want to, but these you know, stupid, you know, hot girl summer. That's why, you know, it's called a hot, like, bro, it's called just having a little common sense and not acting childish. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being an adult. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is still using the phrase hot girl summer, hot boy summer, and they're in their mid-20s, 30s and up, like, you obviously shown that you're not intellectually grown. Like, you need a lot of growing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like read a couple books. You know what I'm saying? Do something productive with your time instead of trying to, you know, these stupid phrases, hot girls. Like, bro, come on, grow up.
Can't sit there and fuck a bunch of dudes continuously for years on end for the most part, or they prefer not to. If I left a girl to her own devices, what's she gonna do? She's gonna want the best quality man and get security from him. If I leave a man to his own devices, what's he gonna do? He's gonna fuck as many girls as he can. So if a woman is getting what she wants, the best man that she can.
Okay, once again, he's speaking for all men. First off, if you know anything, when you're speaking to me, when you're having a conversation with me, do not generalize an entire group. First off, you don't know every man. Not every man is as simple-minded and lacks the self-control as you do. I have self-control. I have power over my body and my mind. So don't say, hey, left to my own devices, I'm going to do. Nah, brother, you don't know me, and I'm going to do what's best for me if I was married or not married, in a relationship or not in a relationship. It's that simple. That's how grown-ups think. Now, if you're asking a child, a teenager, you know, fresh out of high school, then yeah, they probably will, because they don't have any bigger understanding in the world around them. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. And, you know, I think when you're, you know, 25 and younger, like, you're kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anything about life except for what you want and satisfying yourself. That's the only thing that you really understand. But when it comes to the grand scope of everything, bro, you ain't got nothing figured out. You know what I'm saying? So come on, brother.
And he's consolidating on her and providing her resources. Well, I should be able to do what I want to do and have my natural proclivity to fuck as many girls as I can. The only difference between me and a regular guy is that I'm honest about it and I can enact on it. Think about it. Even guys that are in a monogamous relationship, your guy right now, he probably watches porn or some shit or whacks off to other girls. That's no different than him fucking another chick.
Okay.
Just that.
First off, time out. Once again, he's taking his own insecurities, his own lack of self-control, and projecting it to other guys because he knows for a fact his lack of self-control is not a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ugly kid in the classroom. He knows he's ugly. His mama know he ugly, but he's trying to prove to everybody else that everybody's just as ugly as he is. It's like, nah, brother, you the one with the ugly parents. You the ugly one. So don't put your insecurities and your faults and your shortcomings and your lack of self-control on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you stay in your own square. Don't speak for people like me. I have self-control. I haven't watched porn in years, and I'm glad of it because, one, I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? It's not, has nothing to do with the relationship. It's God first. Allah first. You feel me? So when you're a God-fearing man, you could do anything. And you have self-control over your mind. You have self-control over your speaking. You have self-control over your life. You just don't run around and do whatever the first thing that comes to your mind. That's what children do. But when you grow up and you learn information like this, you learn how to be a man, a real man. Not someone who's, hey, where's he at? Not someone pretending to, dishing yourself, your insecurities on other people and trying to trick people into thinking that you're a real man because you speak. I'm tired of people trying to just say whatever they want and say this is true. Bro, pick up a book. Pick up the thickest book and just read it as long as it takes because obviously you lacking a lot.
He may not want to because of your feelings, or he may not, he may not want to rock the boat with the relationship. But if a man could, he would fuck as many girls as he can while having his main chick. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
The only difference between a regular guy and a higher status guy is that the man has the leverage and the ability to tell her, if you don't like it, you can go pound sand.
Yeah. Men are always faithful.
Sexual fidelity is a woman's job. It's not a man's job. Men show loyalty far differently than women do.
Okay, first off, oh my God, this is what kills me. If I was to give any advice to anyone in a relationship and or in a marriage, a man and a woman can equally be faithful. There's nothing in a man's brain that won't allow you to do that. In my marriage, I bring home the money, I pay all the bills, and I am faithful. And I do it because I want to. That's simple. It's not rocket science. It's not something, mysterious that I found deep down inside of a cave and, or I had a special meeting with God. Like, it's because I want to. And if I do it, I expect my spouse or the person I'm in a relationship with to do the same. Because if you can't do that for me, I'm not going to do that for you. And I'm not going to be in a relationship if you can't do that for me too. If you can't be faithful, we don't have a deal. I mean, like, that's not rocket science, brother. That's common sense. Now, once again, if you're in a relationship and you trick or you finesse whatever female into thinking that you can do whatever you want and all she has to do is just receive your love, then hell, I mean, go for it. All power to you. You know what I'm saying? Do yo thug dizzle. You know what I'm saying? But once you start trying to proclaim it as, gospel truth, that's where you get people like me coming for you. That's when you get people like me who actually educated, actually read some things. You know what I'm saying? Like actually married and knows how to stay, because 14 years ain't no, simple, walk through the park, ain't no simple sunshines and rainbows, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually had to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Come on.
I mean, I don't agree, but
You don't have to agree. That's the truth.
I mean, yeah.
Come on. No. Speak up. Speak with your chest. Damn, man. I got three daughters. I hope they don't be as cowardice as this young lady here. Say it with your chest. That's your truth. And if she wants a man the simplest thing, don't cheat. Like, nigga, damn, that's what you deserve. Don't settle for nothing less. This scrub down here at the bottom wants you to settle for less because he knows that's all he can provide is less. Simple. He wants you to be convinced to settle for less because he knows that's all he can produce is less. I'm just saying, next time, girl, speak it with your chest. Damn, man.
The reality is reality, and it's like you don't have to agree with it, but it's still the way it is. Men cheat I always say men are as only faithful as their options.
That's faithful as their options.
Sad truth, but it's true.
I think I
Hey,
agree.
you hear the other guy? Oh, sad truth, but it's truth. Like, nigga, what? Nigga sitting there all like just frail and stuff between the, like, bro, get out of here. Come on. Stay quiet.
It is what it is.
I can say I don't agree that the sky is blue, but it doesn't change the fact that the sky is blue. You don't have to like the truth, or you don't have to necessarily agree with it, but it does not change the fact that it is the truth. Most men in general, left to their own devices, are going to want to have sex with as many women as they can. Look at Dan Bilzerian. Look at the Tate brothers right now. They're blowing up. Why? Because they live a lifestyle that most guys wish they could do. A bunch of chicks living with.
Okay. God, please, I don't want to have to go down this rabbit hole, but it feels like I'm going to have to because I'm trying to actually build up men correctly. You know what I'm saying? If anybody in their right mind inspires to be like Andrew Tate and other scrubs like that, money and women, then, I mean, how do I put this? You're a waste of time. You are a waste of air. You need to give God his air back. That's what you need to do. If that's all you're aspiring to do is get as much money as you can and get as much women as you can, you are a waste of time. You are a waste of God's good air, and you need to give it back to him. That's simple. It is so much more to life. I mean, I don't want to start preaching to you. I could do that in another video. But man, if that's all you're inspiring to, man, I feel bad for you. And I mean, it's probably a waste of time speaking to you anyway. You know, read a book. Damn.
With them that they have sex with and they can do whatever they want. They got their main chicks, but they still have a bunch of women. That's what most men want. However, most men don't have the skill, the social status, and the money to be able to actually enact on it.
I have a question for y'all. Do you think, or
before that, anything you want to say to that?
I mean, it's just a disagreement of, you know what I mean? Like, I don't agree with it, but you're saying it's the truth, so I'm not going to argue. Like,
What?
arguing,
What?
for me, an argument is to make you see the other side. You're not going to see my side.
No. I see your side.
No, you don't, because you're saying that it's the truth no matter what. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Like, that's like, for me, I don't.
No. I see your side. I'm telling you, it's not realistic. You're not going to find a guy that is attractive, tall, has money, etc. That's going to be monogamous to you. It's not going.
Now, maybe not monogamous to her per se, because maybe she, someone who is well educated, a lot of money, got a lot of things going for them. They don't want no scrub. You know what I'm saying? They don't, like TLC. They don't want no scrub. So you're gonna have to match that in some way, shape, or form. And just being pretty ain't enough. That's not enough. You can't just be pretty and just lollygag your way through life. No, you're gonna have to offer a little bit more than that. But once again, that could be a whole nother video I might have to do. I don't want to. I want to talk about politics and religion and stuff. But I mean, damn, man, it's just too many lost people,
happened?
man. Damn.
Can you find an exception to the rule? For sure. Maybe out of 100 guys, you might find 1 or 2 guys that'll commit to you and be monogamous. But most guys have given.
And then guess what? You're gonna have to find those 1 or 2 guys out of 100. And if you don't, well, you're gonna have to be by yourself. You might have to wait until you die and meet God to find, that fulfillment, happiness. But until then, do not settle for less for these scrubs. Exact thing I would tell my daughter, hands down like 6:30. Do not settle for these scrubs. No excuses.
The option are gonna fuck other chicks.
That's what she should say. Well, I'm gonna wait then.
Okay.
I'm waiting then, player. Like, just report 'em.
No, I'm not mad.
Bro,
I'm
get
not
outta
like
here.
butthurt. It's
Yeah.
just
It's
I
not
don't
the
know.
answer you wanted to hear.
it's not that it's not the answer that I wanted to hear. It's just more of like that shit doesn't get exhausting for y'all too. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like for me, like
Having sex with a bunch of chicks?
It could be a
I mean,
distraction.
you're gonna. I mean, I don't know. You have
Having sex with a bunch of chicks, like, bro.
kids, and then you have a wife.
Let's
and
have
then you're
fun with this.
fucking-
Let's get all the ladies involved. Let's go into a dream world so you guys can understand this concept.
All right. This is getting ignorant. Like this is why I can't watch content like that, because like like man, it's exhausting hearing them speak about that. I'm gonna close with this. Once again, I'm going to disclaim: if you want to live the life that you want to live, if you want to get as much money as you can, if you want to sleep with as many women as you can, okay, do your thug dizzle. Okay, I ain't gonna try to stop you. I got my own life. I got my own things and projects and aspirations and goals that I'm trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? But once again, once you start trying to proclaim it as gospel truth and you're trying to finesse and brainwash your way through society, that's where I step in. That's where I'm going to have to make these videos coming at you. Because now at this point, now you're disrupting what I'm trying to do. And I guarantee you, I ain't going to lose. Hands down like 6-star, I ain't going to lose. And hey, keep watching these videos and you'll find out. I ain't going to lose. So just politely get out my way. When I'm trying to build up my people, when I'm trying to build up my community intellectually, spiritually, and physically, stay out my way. All right? Get off my radar. That's as simply as I can put it, okay? If you have any other comments or if you disagree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments below and let's have that conversation.
Thank you for listening, and don't forget to join the conversation by subscribing. Make sure to tune in next time, and like always, power to you, power to me, power to the people, power to the pod.